Okay, let's check how our videos are doing. Ooh, 5,000 views? I wonder what the comments say. Really puzzling review? String setup is the cause? The string's the problem, they think? Shoot, we gotta run this back.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Spin Lab. Yes, we read your comments about the Defyer.
And we tried to find a demo with strings that we liked. You guys thought it was the string job that was causing us to not like it, so we tried multiple demos, couldn't get the right string job. So I went ahead and bought a Wilson Defyer Pro. So today we're gonna be trying it out, seeing if the string job really was the thing that was messing it up, or if the rack is just not for us.
In our previous review, our most popular video, we said that the launch angle was low and we overall just didn't like the Racket. Aiden's a very spinny player, so we thought he would like the Racket. But you guys said it was just the string job that we didn't like, so let's see.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's have some fun. All right, guys, first impressions. Here we go. I mean, that's a lot of spin, wow. Feels a lot different, definitely, than it did the first time I tried it. My bad. I mean, I feel like every ball is just kind of just dropping in. Wow, no way. Oh, I'm going pro, guys. Am I getting a lot of spin? Yeah, I mean, it feels like there's so much spin and free power. Like, I feel like I could just go hit forehands all day. I literally wouldn't miss any. It's good. I feel like I can't miss right now on the forehand.
Alright, guys, Defyer test number 2 with the new strings. Wait, let me take this dampener off. Alright, here we go. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh my god. That's so much power. Wow, that jumped up. Oh. Pretty good slices, honestly. It's popping up a little bit, but I don't mind it. I think that's a technique issue. But yeah, let me try to get that down. There we go. It's not bad. It's pretty good. All right.
Alright guys, so we just got off the court with the Wilson Defyer Pro. Christian, what were your first impressions of the racket?
I think honestly the comments are right. It was the string job. This racket is very, very good. It honestly does everything Wilson promised. The spin, the power, it was all there for me. Yeah, what about you?
Yeah, agreed. String job definitely made a huge difference here. I will say though that it almost felt the power was almost too much on some shots and almost too little on some. I guess the stability wasn't all there, but other than that, I had a good first impression. A lot of spin, that's for sure.
Okay, Aiden, for the Defyer spin, what did you think?
I thought it was a lot of spin, as promised. Ton of spin. We put RPM Blast 16 on this racket, so that definitely contributed, I think, to the spin. So yeah, tons of spin. Very spinny setup, and I think it has more spin than the racket I usually use, which is the E-Zone. What did you think?
Yeah, I think spin is the biggest thing for this racket. The RPM Blast, we like kind of decided to go with a more spinnier string than we not normally use, but than we had in before. Before we had Alu Power, Ocean Blue crossed with, I think, Wilson NXT. So yeah, that was not a very spinny setup, as we were told in the comments. So yeah, I think going with a more spinny setup really helped this frame reach its full potential in terms of spin. Okay, Aiden, what did you think for the power of the Defyer 98 Pro?
I thought the power was somewhat well-rounded. Sometimes I felt like the ball was a little bit launchy, but that might have just been me. I just got back from a week away, so I haven't been playing as much. So, but overall, I felt like the power was good. If I wanted to go for it, I could. If I wanted to hold back, play a little bit more defensively, a little bit more high spinny shots, then I could definitely do that too. What did you think?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think the power was very well balanced in this racket. I think it did really well on the forehand, but also for the backhand, like net clearance was really perfect, honestly, for forehand and backhand. But I think the thing that really stood out to me was that if I wanted to flatten on my backhand, the net clearance wasn't like overly low. Like it still had a pretty high margin over the net, even with like a flatter backhand. So yeah, that was good. Okay, we just talked about power, so how about control, Aiden? What did you think?
I thought the control was pretty solid. A lot of spin, so it helped me get the ball in and into play. Just drop the ball in, I feel like, most times. So not much to say. Pretty standard for control, but it's not something it stood out for. What do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree with you. I feel like, or people say that this is kind of comparable to like a blade, which I think it kind of has a similar feel to the blade in terms of control. Yeah, I think the directional control is pretty similar. Definitely not on the level of the blade, but I can see parts of the blade in here. Okay, Aiden, this is kind of like the one aspect that we felt was lacking, but what did you think about for the stability?
Yeah, I thought the stability was pretty bad. I put on a dampener and which helped a little bit, I think. Maybe it was just in my head. But on off-center shots, it just felt tinny and the ball would go flying. So if you're not someone that hits the sweet spot that much, I wouldn't suggest this for you. What did you think?
Yeah, I didn't think the stability was very good on this racket. I know people put lead tape at 3 and 9 on the Defyer. So maybe we'll try that out and make a video about it, or like a YouTube short. But yeah, I think especially for the volleys, if you're a good volleyer, I think this racket will be fine. But I feel like if your volleys aren't too good, it's not going to help you at all. It's not going to give you any help. So yeah.
All right, Christian, what did you think about the feel of the racket?
I thought the feel was kind of, I think it was fine, but I think it was very similar to like a V10 blade, as I kind of said in the first impressions. But yeah, that's what I have to think about it. How about you?
Coming from the E-Zone, I don't think it was quite as good as the E-Zone, but not terrible. Yeah, I guess somewhat similar to a blade. I feel like the blade is a little bit better feel maybe, but maybe that's just me. All right, Christian, what do you think about the serves? How are they with this racket?
I think the serves were very good. I honestly didn't. I feel like the flat serves felt so good and so fast, but I didn't really make them like as much as I did the blade. Maybe I have to get used to the racket and string combo a little bit more. But yeah, slice serves were going in. Kick serves, I didn't feel as much bite, but I think that might just be because this string is less shaped than my usual Confidential Soft from Solinco. But yeah, what do you think about the serves?
I think serves felt fine as well. I feel like the power was really good on the flat serve, and the spin, the slice serve was pretty good, but I didn't get much bite, as you said, on the kick serve either. All right, Christian, one thing we loved about this racket was the slice. How did you feel about it?
Yeah, I think the slice was actually very, very good. I think the best shot for me with this racket. Yeah.
Yeah, slice was good. Felt like I normally struggle with slices, so I just really made it easier for me to slice the ball well and low and keep it good and low.
Okay, Aiden, are you switching to this racket? Or if you're not, who would you recommend it to?
I don't know. We'll have to see. I really liked it, but I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. Maybe try out some more string combinations. I liked this, though, but I just got to play with it more, get more adapted to it, get back into tennis because it's been about a week, so it's just a little bit rusty. But I would recommend this racket for someone who honestly just is looking for a high spin racket similar to the Pure Aero, but it kind of feels a little bit less tinny, if that makes sense. And it just feels, the Pure Aero felt a little cheap to me, and this doesn't feel nearly as cheap, and it's, I think, more powerful. Maybe a tiny bit less spin, and I think the control is similar. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to switch to this because same thing. It's a little bit too different from my blades, and I'm kind of like not in a place to switch right now. I think I need to get a little better, and then maybe I'll think about it. But yeah, I think if you use the blade and you want something more powerful and more spinny, you should definitely try this 100%. Yeah, this is a must-try for blade users, in my opinion. Okay, guys, so in conclusion, yes, we were wrong in our first video about the Defyer. It was the string job. But yeah, this Defyer is very, very good from Wilson.
And if you want to see us try with lead tape, different string combinations, just let us know in the comments. Let us know how you feel about the racket as well, and give us any tips that you have. And yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.